Academic Venue Solutions is a not-for-profit marketing consortium for people who work in the education sector wanting to gain knowledge and insight by attending various workshops and talks. However, today we are here to talk with Steve Crawford, Chair of Academic Venue Solutions, about his efforts to spread awareness of mental health. Steve invited his good friend James Lee to come to do a talk about mental health at the Birmingham Repertory Theatre. How did you find James's talk? I believe it's called Stealth, Wealth and Mental Health.
I thought it was insightful, I thought it was brave. I've known James for a number of years, and I think he's brought an issue to the forefront which is important to all of us. A number of years ago I was pretty ignorant of these sorts of things. A dear friend of mine suffered from some issues, thankfully had a great recovery, and it made me change my way of thinking, and credited for James for being very open about his own personal journey.
Do you feel like this is, especially in kind of like your community when it comes to academics and conferences and things like that, do you feel like it's brought up enough?
I can only speak for my university, and certainly well-being is high on the agenda in terms of the business we have at the University of Leicester. We're very much looking at it in terms of doing the right things we can for the people that work in the business. One of my mantras is I want people to have fun in work. I spend a lot of time being there at the waking hours. Let's have fun, but let's also be mindful of some challenges that people may be having outside of work.
How do you feel as if people's perception of mental health has changed over the years, say in a 40-year span? Has it changed over time, do you believe?
Definitely. It's again, I can only speak for my personal experiences and the people I live, work, engage with. The people are far more open about it. I think the example James gave, if you've got a broken arm, you get sympathy. If you've got a mental illness, it's almost a shame, and it shouldn't be, because it can affect any one of us.
Thanks again for talking with me.
My pleasure, thank you.
So, this question I think is one to take away with you really, is mental health connects us all. We're all mentally healthy. It's degrees of that then becomes important. And if we focus on this a little bit more than we do, if we create an environment over here where we can thrive and survive, then actually performance should be better. And that's relevant to this afternoon because a lot of you are involved in sales.